I'm sorry. I'm trying to get everything set up because I don't normally do this. Um, it should be live. Live now. Okay. And then, where do you go? Here. That should have the link. And then I'm popping out the chat, I think. So, I've got the Steam demos I've got downloaded on the screen. Um, Tell me if there's any in particular that stand out to you that you'd be interested in. Okay. Uh, all right. Um, just give me a minute to make sure everything is set up, and then I guess we'll do skateboard first. Um, okay, I think everything's going. Are you seeing the stream? Okay, cool. Then we're good. And I've got the chat up. Yes. You don't hear you on the stream. Okay. Um, Desktop audio. Oh, okay. Um, just turn it up real quick to tell me if you hear you. That way I know that you are at least in the stream. Oh, that's weird. Okay, audio, desktop audio is on default. Let me set it to my headset. Okay, try it now.
Hello?
Okay, that just peaked in OBS, so I think it's
Oh, yeah.
working. And
I might be a little loud, actually.
you're a little loud. Okay, how's that?
Testing? I mean,
Uh,
I can turn myself down on my end.
I mean, it's fine. I'm just trying to make sure everything's
I'm,
working.
let me turn myself down because I'm much louder than you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Am I getting cut off on the stream, by the way? Now I understand why everyone always has audio issues.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I think it might be good.
Okay. Um, Let me see. Oh, that could also be it. Leave that where it was then. Skatebird. Okay, let's do Skatebird. I have no idea what this game is. I just saw the words skate and bird.
Um,
Yes.
Made by Megapop. About all I know about it. And I played the first demo when it came.
Okay.
I'm
You're cutting out for me.
okay. Then I'm definitely cutting out on this. Let me hear. Hold on.
I wonder if this game has controller support. Where is my controller?
All right, hopefully I cut off less now.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I had to turn the sensitivity down because I turned the volume down.
Okay, so I think we're good. Oop. Okay. So, Skatebird. I have no audio from the game. That's weird. Does it just not have sound?
It should have sound. It should be going out the. Is it not going out the headset? Is it going out the?
The speakers?
Yeah, if it's going out the speakers, that might be the problem.
Oh, that would be it. There we go. Oh, that's loud. Okay. Sound seems very hard to deal with in streams.
It is a pain in the butt, and I hate it.
Okay.
So this is basically a game where you skateboard, and it's like Tony Hawk, but you're a tiny little bird.
But you're a tiny little bird.
Yes.
Okay. It is what it says on the tin then. Collect birdie, end your combos safely. I have to turn the game audio down. This is way too loud. It doesn't give me an option for the music and sound. I'll have to turn it down in the mixer. Alright. That should be good. Game sound could be cut in half. I agree. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so literally just skate around? I mean, is there like missions or something?
Well, right now you have to collect bird, which is like the old Tony Hawk. Like, did you ever play Tony Hawk?
Yeah, but not very much.
So in the old Tony Hawk games, you have to collect skate, which was S-K-A-T-E, and they were just little letters throughout the environment. So you're looking for the letters B-I-R-D, I guess.
Oh, that makes more sense why it's saying collect birdie.
Birdie,
I was
B-I-R-D-Y.
confused. Oh, this is cool. This is like you're a bird in someone's apartment that they set up for you to skate in. That's really cute. Get a score of 7. Okay. So does this match about what you've seen before?
No, actually, this looks a bit more polished. The demo I saw before was not nearly this done. I mean, I follow Megan on Twitter, so it's been interesting watching the game get developed overall. But this is, I think it is a different demo.
That's cool.
It's been a while since the last one, so. I do like his little cummerbund bow tie thing.
Whoa. Mouse is inverted. It's weird. The bow tie with the hat is a weird choice, but I like it. It's very skate culture.
I just love the way that when the bird bails, it just ends up rolling.
Wait, I want to grind, but I don't have good enough control.
So, are those files individual levels? Is that what it is? I haven't done the thing, so I can't.
I mean,
It's
if
like
they are, I can't get into them.
Well, you keep running into things that say pick the mission. and
That's the
I don't know.
little
Oh,
birds
the
we
bird.
keep passing.
The birds
Yeah.
themselves. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I think that almost definitely is new. That's cool.
Okay. I don't see this the birdie. The B-I-R-D-Y.
Yeah, I think you have to accept the mission.
Oh.
Like whenever you drive by those birds, it's press whatever to accept mission.
Oh, okay.
It's F, I think is the key.
Oh, there we go. I completely missed that F prompt. I'm pretty sure I've achieved enlightenment. Radical.
I like that bird. I like the bunny ears. The birds are cute.
I like the bunny bird. In the process, I
ascot.
forgot what I am. Exactly. I think I'm some kind of puma. That is less radical, and I am sorry for your loss. Please collect the letters. Okay, so we gotta collect the letters to remind the bird he's a bird.
I think it might be expecting us to do this in one combo too. But we'll see.
If it is, we are never gonna complete it. Uh-oh. Oh boy. So I tried to make a jump, and now we live on the floor.
Press start to fly to the table. It's in the upper right corner.
Press start. I don't have a controller connected. I don't know why it's saying
Then
start.
I don't know what. It's still not a finished game, so I guess enter.
It's E, I think.
E. There you
Wait,
go.
where did we...
You hit E too enthusiastically. You're on some sort of ice glass table, I guess. It's a glass table.
Retry mission, yep. We're gonna retry that mission. Oh, it replays the dialogue. That kinda... Well... Okay. So if it expects us to do this in one combo, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this.
Grinding and manualing.
Okay. Sorry
Okay,
about
no,
that.
It looks like you're okay because it still says you have B even though you crashed. So
Yeah. Missed the I.
but you landed that. That was kind of cool.
Kind of auto lands,
Alright,
which is
so we
cool.
got
I
bird.
appreciate it. I need all the help I can get.
Now just grind on the rail there. We gotta find the grind button.
Oh, this is... Okay, it doesn't want me to do it in one... Yeah, I don't know the grind button. Let me check the options. Is there... Rebind controls?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's a big thing. Break, ollie, flip, grind. Left shift is grind.
When he sees a fish come near the surface,
To jump up on like one of these ledges and
Yes. Yes, I know where the birdie is. Woo!
Alright, now grind up on the...
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh no!
Oh no! This game is violent towards birds. So just
Bird
go to
crimes?
go up on the edge and
So, what is the jump? There it is. So, there we go. Oh,
it's a plant.
stop rolling! No! Bird, no!
He looks so dead. It's great. I don't know why, but I just love the birds bailing.
Okay, we are definitely not going to be able to collect birdie. Sorry. I can't do this well enough with a keyboard, and I assume it has controller support. Get a score of 7842 in 2 minutes.
So just do some cool stunts. I want little headsets for my bird.
All birds deserve cute headsets. It's
That's
the
the
law.
other thing I'm excited about with this game is do a grab. You gotta do. There you go. Do something like that. All right. Now land it. Let the timer run out. Really, our bird is really into like planting on the lip of ledges.
It's all I know how to do so far.
Keen eyes see everything that moves in the water. And when a fish swims by
All right, we've got a little newbie skater bird that is just learning the ropes.
and seizes the fish with his bill,
Look, this bird's doing better than I am. Or I could, anyway.
You're almost there. You got
when
60
he sees the
seconds to get like
fish
1,000
come near the
points.
surface, he plunges like a blue
Oh no!
Nice.
I
That
did
was
it!
Actually, oh,
I did a grind!
yay!
Whoa, what am I doing?
I don't know. That's not really a move.
I made a new move. I'm very smart. I'm a great bird.
You're only a couple points away. You can get this. You can do this. Ah.
No, no! Oh, we didn't make it. No! I want to try that one again.
You were close. You were very close. Really, what we need to learn is how to do like flips and grabs while going up the ramps.
Let me check the keybinds, see if there's a button for that. Ollie, also flip tricks. Okay, there we go. Because Ollie is...
That's a jump.
Ollie also grinds. Okay.
So just bam, Ollie.
Oh no! Oh no! So it doesn't like you doing a revert. There, I did a flip trick. I'm very smart.
Yay.
Hold on, let me... Whee!
Oh, that was close. I do think it's interesting, like that they went with a
keen eyes see everything that
timer-based
moves in the
combo
water.
system rather than the Tony Hawk chain. Because Tony Hawk was real strict about like
And when a fish swims
you need to
by,
go from a ramp to a revert into a manual. Like you can never not be doing a thing. As soon as you are not doing a thing, the combo is over. Whereas here you have that like timer that gives you a little bit of room to go from ramp to ramp or set yourself up.
when he sees a fish
Oh.
come near the surface,
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
just like a blue streak.
I have to get it all in one combo. Okay.
No, it's session score. It's session score. You've got 4,000 points right now.
Oh, where do you see that? I don't...
Right below latest combo. So latest combo is 1,349, and below that your session score is now 5,000.
Oh,
You're
okay.
only 2,000 away. It's like you could do this. Like there, that was 1,000 points right there. You're almost there. You're 800 points away.
I didn't do it. I think
You're
it...
still 500 points away. It was seven. You had 7,300, and you need 7,800. But you are very
Oh,
close.
I see. Okay. I wasn't understanding. I was thinking it was 1,700 because I'm not looking at the text at the bottom because I'm dumb.
Like you can do this. You are very close to doing this.
We... Oh.
That was great.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Oh no! Wow! Wow! That was nice. That's the other cool thing I think I like about this game is like the physics are a little jank, but they also are kind of self-correcting. So it almost makes you have these cool little accidental awesome moves.
So I can sit here indefinitely if I never touch the W or S keys, but if I do it, I have to balance it. Oh, I didn't land it. Session score is my last combo.
That's the only one you landed.
No! So, let me see. There we go. That's a grind. No!
I really should download some of these demos and check them out.
Alright, I'm gonna give this last try after this one, because I'm definitely not getting it this time.
When a fish swims by, he strikes.
Anyway, I'm actually surprised because this has come a long way from the last time I played the demo. They did an event like this. I don't think it was this time last year. I think it was a couple months ago, but it was a much rougher cut of Skateboard, and I'm looking forward to seeing it finally get released, which is, I want to say it's still coming out this year.
Alright. We'll do it one more time, and then we'll go ahead and try a different demo. I think I can do this. I don't know what happened last time. Ah! Camera, please. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and try this with a controller on my own time, and it will probably be a lot better. I'm actually enjoying this a lot now that I can, like, actually figure out how it works. So...
Yeah, you've already got 4,000 points right there, so just do that again and you're set.
Oh no, I didn't land it.
Aww. And then you fell twice.
Oh. No, we need to land it.
Poor birds.
You get so many points just for doing a, God, I don't know what this is called.
It's a lip trick, but I don't know what it's, there's a name for it. You're so close now. Just 1,000 more points and you got this.
Oh.
Almost. Nope. 800 points, come on. Oh, this might be it, this might be it. Oh my god, no, you need like one more trick. Just land the grind.
I did it.
You got it, you got it. Yay!
No, I didn't do it!
No! Why did you go? Why did you get greedy? Just do a trick, just do any trick. Literally just grab the
No! Okay, we did it, we did it, we did it! I ran out of time, but I got more than enough points!
No, you didn't. You were 100 less. You just
Oh
needed
my
to land
God.
anything.
Okay.
Literally anything.
Okay. We're gonna call it there for this one. Good game. I'm not great at it. I like it a lot.
I look forward to customizing my bird.
Oh my gosh, there's bird customization. I am so there.
Yeah, that you can
I want to be
change your bird.
I want to be a cardinal or a blue jay. Okay. Top 10 anime betrayals. You got it, Corla. Okay. You said you wanted to see Gloomwood.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna play it myself eventually. I've heard lots of recommendations from people that it is. I don't know if it's your kind of game. It's very thiefy.
Oh, it's probably absolutely my kind of game. I love Dishonored and Prey and 0451 stuff, so I didn't play the original Thief. I had a very complex relationship with Thief 2014 though. I liked it more than it deserved.
It had issues.
It had so many issues. Okay, let me turn the audio down on this. Okay. Video. Wow, it's at like A billion K. Okay.
Holy jeez. Wow, that's nuts.
We'll just do new game. Half Moon for players looking for a well balance. Yeah, let's do Half Moon. Brightness, Gamma, Embark.
So I've played Skatebird. I have not played this ever. So
I haven't touched
Definitely
any
not.
of these except for Shady Knight. So I think I followed the dev of this one on Twitter. He's posted some really cool videos of like weird thiefy Dishonored-y gameplay.
I mean, I do love the way it looks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Use mouse to look, okay. Okay, F to pick things up.
And then throw them, I assume.
I can control how far away it is from me with a mouse wheel. That was with the left button. Bye. Tap F to pick up items, hold F to manipulate items. I apologize. Doctor, apologies that I could not encounter you in person. For now, I take this vial and find your way into the manor on the main street. I await your arrival. Gee.
Like in House of the Dead.
Is that I've never played House of the Dead.
Remember? Oh, I'm
Tap F to open the door, hold F to slowly and quietly open it. So I can't
okay,
peek.
that's cool.
Yeah. Can't peek through a hole though.
But like, is that slowly? Was that slowly?
That was a slowly.
Okay, so it's okay. It's not like Amnesia where you can sort of like push it open however much you want.
Yeah, no, it cracked it, and I had to walk into it for the rest of the way. Okay, so Thief, got it. What is this? Okay, so there's mantling. Oh, that was weird. That was like it's a weird auto mantle. It reminds me of the Freeman's Mind mantling that he did with the video editing. This is really atmospheric. I like it. Those clouds. Sorry.
No, this is nice. I like this.
Be cautious of traversing on loud surfaces. Hold left shift to sneak.
So much like Thief, if you go running, it'll get attention, just like visual, just like your light level. Don't go running across metal and clank, 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 clank.
Well, that's not good.
New blood. We're not sure what blood looks like.
Blood's just red Kool-Aid, right?
Look, I've been playing The Last of Us 2 for days now, and cartoony blood is fun. I'm kind of sick of realistic exit wounds at this point.
I am weak and have so far kept myself from buying the bad game.
Good.
We will see if that lasts.
Uh-oh. What is that thing?
That is a cane sword. And bullet holes. Tap left mouse for a quick swipe. Ooh.
That's a cool weapon.
Ooh, I can do a charge stab by holding left mouse.
Oh, I guess that's how you like take down people in stealth. You just come up behind them and just impale them.
Jailhouse. I don't want to go in the jailhouse. That sounds bad. Why are we breaking into prison? Oh, wheel of cheese. I ate it.
Yay!
Sewer cheese. Corliss says, do you remember Betamax?
I've never owned one or a player, but I do remember it existing. Is that bad?
I don't know. It means you're old, I guess. I've never seen a Betamax.
They were like VHS tapes, but slightly smaller.
I mean, I know what a Betamax is. I've just never seen one in person. What do I do with this?
Is there an inventory screen? Can you like hit tab or I or something?
No I. Actually, we can just go into the settings and look at what the controls are. Bindings.
Okay, that menu, the tilt of it is very Dishonored.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Jump manual, crouch, sneak, interact is F. Inventory is tab. Item switching is mouse wheel. Okay. Cane sword, revolver rounds, 2 out of 30. Cheese! We got some gold. 1 gold. 1 whole gold.
I like the way it looks, the octagonal
Yes.
or hexagon. I didn't count the sides. It's some sort of gon.
Josh asks if you remember the Victorian era.
I do not. I'm not even sure what counts as Victorian anymore. It's become too trendy. So we were supposed to meet that person, right? Like, I don't think we need to necessarily go into the sewers.
Yeah, I didn't think so either, but I didn't see any other way to go. We'll double back, I guess.
I mean, they clearly wanted us to pick up the cane sword.
Yeah, but this door is locked for the jailhouse.
And if we go back upstairs, is there...
I don't know. I didn't see anything. Weapons can be drawn and holstered with H. Holstering makes you move faster. Oh, that's cool. There's a sheath animation.
And now it's just a regular cane. Oh, we can go this way now because we have the swords. Now we can knock that window out.
Oh, you're right.
I presume. I have no idea.
You are correct. Okay, phonographs are to save. So there's manual saving. Can I stab the fire?
I mean, a flame sword is cool, or sword cane is cool. Flaming sword cane is a little bit much.
Oh, stealth attack time. Hold left mouse for a strong thrust.
Okay, so yeah, the idea is you use this to take out unawares opponents.
Hey, what is that hand? Are we like a monster of some kind?
It's the Victorian times. Everyone had diseases. It's fine. It's fine.
We're a diseased hand, apparently.
Everyone had hand rot. It was the 18 whatevers.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Oh, neat. Okay, so that... It seems like this has a little bit more of an action bent than maybe Thief did. Like, you're still encouraged to be stealthy, but, like, this didn't immediately kill us, whereas in Thief, you were just dead.
Aw, I can't make the chains rattle.
And you can't pick them up and move them from place to place and be amazed at the rope physics. Sorry, I'm better.
No, I actually kind of really liked that.
Jeez. And a key.
Cheese, a key,
And
and
a
a gun.
This is my favorite room, and booze.
Ooh, booze. And more green goo.
This is the best room of the game. The game
found
never
it.
thought this.
We found it. Wait, there's something behind this room.
I don't know how to get back there.
Huh. This door is now unlocked. So, let me see. It would have been right here. Oh, there's a... You can go through dressers, like it's Amnesia, or Dishonored.
Nice. They really are leaning into the thief thing. This is nice. I'm digging it.
Yeah, but Thief didn't give you a gun. I can't wall run, so this isn't as good as Titanfall.
Is it though?
I mean, I was just playing Titanfall before this, and nothing beats wall running. Ooh, I found
Josh, you're being
a
a
gold.
jackass. Ankle. You found ankle? Oh, a gold.
A gold.
I don't know how to.
I was so
Okay.
confused. I didn't know where you got ankle.
I blame audio compression algorithms.
What is that? Okay, there's electricity. How do I get to the electricity? What the
God,
fuck?
they're-
That's a Dark Souls fog door. Why?
Could just be it could be indicator of loading, but let's find out.
I think it's some kind of, like, barrier. I can't go in. Manor of Countess Sylvia. Oh, hello.
Uh-oh.
Give me your gun. No, give me your gun. Did I get the gun?
No.
Give me your
It's attached,
shotgun. This game
It's
doesn't
attached.
want to give me a shotgun.
It's the demo. We can't give you the whole game in the demo.
If they gave me the shotgun, this would become Bloodborne.
It is weird, like, which games ended up being really influential aesthetically.
Right?
Like Blood, Thief, and a few other games that you would that don't stick out particularly in the public conscious, but are still hugely influential from an aesthetic standpoint.
No! I tried to get the sneak on him. The combat is not exactly hard.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's the result of this being early in the game.
Yeah, I would imagine so, but... Also, do I have... Oh,
You have what?
do I have health? I don't know if it regions.
Eat a cheese.
Oh, that's right. I have cheese. How do I eat it?
Your health is lower than half, according to the screen.
Oh, okay, there we go.
That didn't seem to help your health.
That helped a little bit. Vitalizing tonic. Okay, there we go. I only have one now. Okay, so the barred doors you can't go in. Items can be pulled through fences and bars. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. So that's where they use you can get things posted. Okay.
So far there has been nothing in crates, so I don't know if I need to break those.
I don't think this is the kind of game that gives you stuff for crates.
I got a shotgun.
See, you wanted it. It's all you ever wanted, and the game heard you.
I have the best weapon in the game now. Nothing can kill me.
So what's interesting to me about this
Yes.
is that it is, like, aesthetically 80% Thief, but it looks like it's leaning more towards a Dishonored action stealth system than a true thiefy sneak and if you get caught you're screwed kind of game.
What if the Bloodborne Hunter was in Thief?
Basically. I'm still digging it. It's just interesting because it's like Thief, and I bet if I played it on the hardest difficulty, it leans way harder on the stealth.
Do you want to
But,
switch? We can do that.
Oh, no. We had enough difficulty with Skatebird. We don't need hard games.
Okay. I'll probably try it on harder difficulties myself later then.
I mean,
Report-
if you want to, that's up to you.
Well, I just kind of wanted to try it on the intended difficulty first, but I mean,
I
we're
just
having.
wonder if would we have to restart the whole game too? Is the other thing.
Oh, maybe. I mean, we haven't really done anything. We could just speedrun it. Report on Manor Sylvia. Captain, the men managed to confiscate one of the seals required to negate the dark magics blocking Lady Sylvia's door. I hate it when I have dark magics blocking my door. We've reason to believe the foreigner is planning to take refuge within the Countess's high walls. The seal has been... Okay, so we're a foreigner. I guess that's us?
I don't know.
The seal has been placed in the jailhouse, evidence locker. As for the other seal, it continues to evade us. A local resident who once worked as a manor servant claims it was lost during the last flood. It may have fallen into the tunnels beneath his district. As such, we have several men searching around the cistern entrance by the docks. Our eyes remain open. Night Watcher Haranzi. Can't exit it that way. Okay. So that opened the docks and the jailhouse. I assumed that was to tell us where it was going, but I was not paying attention as I read it. I assume we have an option of the two. Remember to return the phonograph to save the city of Glimwood only gets more dangerous from here. Okay. Okay, where was the phonograph?
Way back. Towards the wherever we came from. I don't remember.
Oh, it's somewhere around here. I can hear it. Oh.
Are we gonna shoot this person?
Oh, we're gonna
stab
try
this?
stabbing. We're gonna do a stab.
Are they people, or are they robots, or are they like golems? I'm not clear.
Well, they have glowing green eyes, so they're bad either way. That's the universal indicator, if your eyes glow green. Otherwise, I guess we could just be we could be like Jack the Ripper running around. That's a real possibility. But I'd rather not be. It kind of just dropped us in and we started murdering people indiscriminately.
That was creepy.
What was?
That statue in the corner that I thought was a person for a second?
There was a statue? I didn't even see it.
Or pipe? I don't know. Whatever it was.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
dark.
Okay. It was a pipe. I tried to turn it, but it wouldn't let me. Okay, I think this is the way to the thingy. Yeah, this is the way.
Show me the way to go.
Okay, so are we doing docks or jailhouse? You gotta pick.
I feel like docks is in a more interesting setting than a jailhouse, especially since we just cleared out a jailhouse.
Okay. Then that would be the way we were going, where I stabbed that dude. Oh, there's people on roaming patterns. Okay, so they don't just stand around.
This is a huge sprawling level. I'm pretty impressed with it so far.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive. But, I mean, I'm not... This looks like the original Thief. Like, it's just textures on flat panels. But I guess it makes it seem more impressive to me.
Also, just the lighting, like the way they lit these environments feels very thiefy.
Yeah. From what I've seen of Thief, that sounds about right. Oh.
Well, time to shoot some people.
Oh.
Wow, that shotgun sure is a thing.
Oh. We unloaded our shotgun right in front of the next clue. Shipping manifest. Great.
I want ash brew.
Ash brew. I don't think ash brew sounds like it tastes good. Oh, there's someone down there.
Maybe it's brew from a place called Ash.
You think? Oh.
No. What I want.
Oh, that's cool. They were using the crates to hide this area. Sneak and crouch makes you extra quiet.
Whose job is it to come in and replace all the red lights when they break?
I guess they
It's just a
just...
crappy job.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. there was a graphics bug where if I look over there, it's making my sword glow red.
I don't know what we got in there. Oh, I think we have to take the long way down. Yeah, we have to walk down the stairs to get to the docks. Uh-oh. Get him, get him, get him.
Got him.
Nice.
Into the goop. Bye.
See, that's really more of what I want to be doing when I play through this. Like, is I be all sneaky. Although I do like that it tries to not just be like, up, you got caught, the game's over, you're dead. By having a decent amount of combat.
Okay. The police said don't go in the sewers, so now we're going in the sewers.
Uh-oh, we're breaking quarantine. When? We know it. This is a bad time to be doing that.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with Corona. Cistern entry.
How-
Okay, this is what we opened earlier when we were in that building. Oh, I love the sound design in this. You get like weird directional sound from certain, like this pipe here. And you don't, like, it's not just ambient, it's like the closer you get to the pipe you get it. And this one, because it's filled with dirt, doesn't have it. I like that. It's a little thing, but I like it.
No, it's great. No, I'm really digging this.
Oh no, lantern.
Now it's amnesia. Sewers.
Okay. Control. Oh.
Do we want to go to the control room?
I mean,
Is that desirable?
I would assume that's where we want to go. You don't want to be a sewer king? Take control of the sewers?
I mean, you say that. I'm old, so I'm just picturing Rat King from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I was thinking
like-
Ratcatcher from Batman the Animated Series, actually.
He was in. So I caved and I got DC Universe. So I've been watching Harley Quinn season 2,
Yay!
and he's in that briefly.
It's so good. I love it so much.
Have you seen season 2?
Yeah, I'm caught up. I'm
Oh.
waiting for the final episode.
Oh, cool. As am I.
So we can't actually get in there this way. That's not
I
great.
think we need to go to another room to open the control room.
That would be consistent with my experience so far.
Go to the main canal. And make a terrible movie.
Ooh, someone just got murked.
The executives at Canal.
Canal is actually a French studio.
I don't care. I'm making terrible jokes, and I stand by them.
I think I got turned around. There we go. Okay. Oh no. used one. That's a used one.
Oh, okay. That's a little irritating.
Oh.
I kind of wish they didn't do that.
Okay, you can pick up their guns if you already have the gun and it gives you ammo.
Well, that's good, I guess.
It only gave me 1 bullet, but... Oh, we're out of... Let me check. Yeah, we're out of ammo for everything but 1 shot in the shotgun.
I guess that's how they balance it, is that combat is kind of easy, but there's a very limited
That-
ammo resource.
That makes more sense, and also, I have fucked up. Oh. Oh, I don't like that.
This is a pretty sizable little demo, too. I mean, this feels like an entire big level.
What the... Why was there zombie moaning? So, I assume we need to open storage, but there's no way into storage. I haven't seen anything so far that would open a door. Nope, can't turn those. There's the pump room.
Maybe we... Yeah, let's try the pump room. Like, well, we can't get to it.
Yeah.
Maybe go back to control.
This music is like kicking in, and it is actually creeping me out. Well, okay, it looks like there's a way in over there. There's no run button, so if you get caught, I guess you were stuck.
Is there... Well, never mind.
What?
I was just going to have you destroy crates, and then there's going to be nothing behind them.
I mean, you can. That might be the way in, and I might be blind.
I doubt it. I mean, I'm watching over a stream, so I'm like looking at a compressed image that's like 10 seconds later. But I can't.
Oh! Well, we have no shot now. I thought it was gonna let me... I thought it was gonna let me pick it up with mouse, and then no, it was F.
That turned out even worse than I thought it was gonna.
Oh no, Josh left. Okay. Oh, okay. We went up here, and there's another way forward over here, I think. No, there is not. I'm just blind. Well, shit. Maybe we have to go to the jailhouse.
Okay. Do you want me to look up a wiki for this to see if I can find a?
No. If we can't find any
Gloom World demo.
If we can't find anything, I figure we'll just move on. We've got plenty of other demos to check out. I'm just gonna run around at this point. If we die, we die.
This is the first time you've been standing, and suddenly the whole room feels much smaller.
Oh, there is a jump. I forgot there's a jump. Can't do anything with that. Was this here the entire time? I'm dumb. Chris, I'm dumb.
I'm sorry. Did we not go down here? I thought
We did not.
That's where the poop goes.
That is where the poop goes. It's the poop hole. Well, I don't like that.
I do love The environmental design really is great. Like, for such not primitive, but like low fidelity assets,
Yeah.
it really does sell a mood wonderfully.
So walking in here, I heard the phonogram, and that immediately triggered the Evil Within for me. I don't know if you remember that, but like
yeah, I know the Claire de Lune or whatever.
yeah, Claire de Lune I think is what it was, and it would play every time, and you had to use a mirror or something to save. All right. Main canal is closed. Storage. Door control. Oh, I don't like that. What the fuck was that?
Oh, that's awesome. He's got like a plague mask. Ooh, I dig it. Because you're in the quarantine zone, and he's got a big plague mask, crow's mask thing.
Well, I mean, these guys have plague masks too, so it's like, what the fuck are they? Is that one of them
Like
just naked?
monster. Hot?
I don't know if I'd say that's hot, but you know what? You do you, Chris.
I will.
Let me hide in here.
I have to say, I didn't catch much of the animation, but it did make him look like he's slinking around like a silent film villain. Yes, he is, actually. That's exactly what the animation is. It's like Ridley and Alec Baldwin from Beetlejuice had a baby.
I don't like it. Oh, we have to hide in this little... There's another one.
It's like a raptor, but also like a bird.
Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. This is actually pretty spooky. I'm not gonna lie. I like this a lot.
Yeah, this is a cool mix of like it mixes horror, action, and thiefy stealth stuff, and the result is pretty great so far. I'm digging this. It's sort of at this weird intersection between like Alien Isolation, Dishonored, and Thief.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Unfortunately, we spent all of our bullets.
Yeah, I wonder who did that.
Well, that some of that blame does lie with me, I will confess.
He just walked right past us. Let me back, let me back, let me back, let me back. That's not open. Wait, so I opened the control room. What was the other thing I opened then? The storage room? Well, I went in the storage room. There was nothing in there.
So we think.
Look, you wanted... Okay, wait, here's a note I missed. Door control, storage, main canal. For anyone left in this dreaded station, these levers control the pressure gates in the cistern. The levers are, as they run leftmost to right, control room, storage, main canal. If you are struggling to navigate the corresponding gate, you can follow each of the pipes to their destination. Okay. Take care not to forget to fill the lanterns as the crowmen have been quite aggressive lately, I've dismantled the lever to the pump room and shelved it in the storage room. Okay, then we just missed it. And we have to go back.
Or did we grab it? Is it
We
in our
did not.
inventory?
We did. Oh no! Ah!
You walked into this. You walked into the light. You keep walking in the light.
I'm walking in the light trying to get away. I think he's gone. Oh, he is not gone. Please fuck off. Please? Oh. I don't like this.
I dig it.
I mean, I like this. I don't like this specifically. Oh, come on! I've reset his path. Now he's stuck here.
Kill him. Why didn't you stab him while he was behind?
I don't think it's gonna work on him.
Do it.
I kind of assumed amnesia rules at that. Oh. We're gonna die.
Well, we
We're
went
dead.
out fighting.
I
We
think
did
that's.
the right thing.
I think that's it for Gloomwood for right now. That's really
I do
good.
Enjoy it. Yeah,
I like
think
that
it's
a
pretty
lot.
great.
Okay. I abandon this wretched town. Okay, Gloomwood is really good now. I'm really excited for that game. Okay, so I'll go over these right now, and you tell me what looks good. Fallen Angel. What does the Steam page say? I should have had these open. Become Lucifer and aim for the throne of heaven itself. Battle angelic armies and ascend through the weird and warped holy realms in this stylish hack-and-slash action RPG.
I mean, I like taking on God.
I always love action RPGs that take on God, yes, and JRPGs. Get to the orange door. So this is a cool one. I know what this is off the bat. It's basically Titanfall movement. And you are running across the level trying to speedrun it to get to the orange door to get to finish the level.
Okay, that's cool.
The last spell demo. This one is a very cool looking one. The end is near. Lead a team of hardened heroes to defend the last bastion of humanity against the hordes of the monsters in this turn-based tactics RPG immersed in roguelike mechanics. So I have no idea what it's really about, but it looked cool. I liked the art for it. Occupy Mars. I think this is literally just like The Martian, the game. It's like a survival sim thing.
That's not the impression I get from the title Occupy Mars. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, absolutely. Survive on Mars and colonize it. It is absolutely a yeah, it's what it says on the tin. For
I
better
do
or
love
worse.
the idea of just in protest occupying Mars, but
Build and upgrade your base, etc., etc. It's a Mars sandbox survival sim. You know what it is. About Mars colonization. I don't know if they know that means what it means. Shady Knight. This one I've played, and I actually am really excited to show this one off. It's basic.
well, if you're excited, let's do this one.
Okay. It's basically Dishonored style arcane combat. But apparently it's like their previous game, I don't know what it's called. It's like their first game they put out. Something Bootlord is what Josh called it.
Oh, is this the one that's this is the one that's like Might and Magic?
Yes. Also, I need to turn this down a lot. Okay. So new beginning. It's literally, from what I've played, you're just climbing this tower. That's all you do, and you go to different towers. Press space
cool.
to jump.
I dig it. This is a wide AF FOV.
This is the default FOV. It's like
Easy Pete's.
it's Dishonored Quake.
This is the widest FOV.
So-
I don't play games with FOVs this wide. This is nuts.
So you've got to slide, you've got to kick. You double jump with, you mount with double jump. And then kick, kick. Jump.
So it's basically, how do we make the mechanics of kick and jump as badass as possible?
Yes, and it automatically grabs on the chains. Gotta kill these spiders.
Can I get used to this FOV?
You want me to switch it?
No. It's the game's default. Let's just roll with it. I just think it is an unusual choice. Most games do not launch with an FOV this wide.
Bye.
Wait, can you poo fertilizer for... Is that what they do in The Martian? I've never seen The Martian.
Yes, he used his poop as fertilizer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Now I don't want to see that movie. I don't want Matt Damon poop to be a thing in my thoughts.
You don't have to see the poop. Okay,
So you have to kick them into the traps. It's not just kick them for damage.
yeah, for this one, I mean, you do damage when you kick, but not much. The kick is more about movement and moving the enemies. So slide under here. Press Q to pick up the sword. I can't double jump up there. You can jump off enemies. You can throw your sword.
This is pretty great.
You got a charge
you
slash that I didn't use.
You can also kick your sword. So you kick your sword to launch it in the air.
Yeah, if it's on the
then
ground,
kick
you
the
can
sword.
kick it to do a serve, and then you can kick it at something. And then if I press and hold left mouse button, and then press E, I can throw it, and then immediately lose it. But I can also throw it at them, and it'll embed in them. And it's not an instant kill, always, which is weird. I don't know. Oh, that's a different room. Whoop. So these chains are jumping puzzles, or, you know, little hops. You can chain hops with them.
So it lets you stand on the wall, basically. Okay.
Yeah, more or less. And then... Oh, I died. And you get a quick restart for whatever your nearest challenge room was.
Is that just for the tutorial, or...?
No, that's just wherever. It's just a quick restart. You can use it to respawn enemies as well, apparently. you've got to jump and pound. Oh, I keep dying because I'm trying to be flashy. There we go. Hey, come over here. Actually, I'm gonna kick one of you off. Kick both of you off. Oh, where did you come from? I just kicked him off. Screw it. So, the enemies are really not a challenge as long as you don't get hit, which is a weird thing to say. But, the game gives you a ton of ways not to get hit, and then it's mostly about being flashy.
I guess I just wonder how they build this up. Like, is it a proc gen game? Is it a roguelike?
I don't know. I don't think it's proc gen because the level I did, I'm pretty sure this is the same level I did for the first level, and then I'm pretty sure the second level we get to is going to be the same, but I only did the first 2 levels. So at the end here it gives you a gauntlet, and I think that's really it so far. I don't know if it goes further than that, but level 2 ends about the same. Oh. Like, I don't think there's a story, as far as I can tell. There are collectibles, there's secret areas that I kind of completely skipped, and they're just skulls you collect.
If there's collectibles and stuff, then it probably is, like, not proc gen, because they need somebody to place those. So, how do you get... Oh, so you have to kill one of them to get them to drop their sword.
Yes. And then at the end of the level... Well, let me kick this real quick. You get this thing. And that just ends the level. And it is an extremely cool movement, and yeah, see, find 0 out of 3. There are 3 collectibles in that level. No damage, which I guess it's just a challenge game. Do different levels, try not to take damage, be as stylish as possible. That's
cool.
So I'll do this next level, and then we'll do something else. Left mouse button to quick slash.
Oh, cool. So they do mix up the enemies and stuff.
Yeah. Some enemies are passive on this tower. You can practice with them. Bye. Left mouse button to charge slash. Press T twice to quick restart from the last checkpoint. It will reset all killed enemies and broken objects. So let me see.
It's interesting that they waited till level 2 to give you the free-form kill.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Okay, so see that skull there? That's a collectible.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Yep. And then there's no fall damage, it looks like. So you can quick slide into weapons and pick them up.
I feel like it'd be cool if there was like a second sword you could get, like if there was another level beyond just having a sword.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know, if there were skills or something, maybe. Because like you immediately get the moveset, and then there's not really much beyond it. Or maybe if it didn't give you just swords, maybe if it gave you other weapons.
Or
Like,
if there was a scoring system, like if there was a combo and scoring system for killing guys in cool ways, but like it's mostly just extrinsic or intrinsic motivation. It's just like be cool because it looks cool to be cool, which is fine. But like it means when playing the game, there's no real meaningful incentive to be super stylish other than that you can be. And it's cool to be stylish.
yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited to try this and do it myself and see how cool I can be. But
there's no like intrinsic
it's not like-
motivating factor, yeah.
yeah, the game isn't asking you to be cool, just sort of saying you can be cool while completing our.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And then out here. In the same way that the last game we did, Gloomwood, feels very Dishonored. This also feels Dishonored. This feels like more of the action side of Dishonored, like if you've seen those combo videos that they do.
Yeah. And Corla's making a good point too. That like it doesn't need a score system. I don't know. It just. I worry that like after 3 hours of this, you'd kind of be done with like.
Yeah, I mean
everything you can do with kicking a sword, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's my thing. I'm wondering if there's a way that they can add to your vocabulary list of things other than looking really cool when you kick a sword or jumping on a guy, because those are cool things to do. But like, can it sustain 3 hours of gameplay? And like, you don't need that many things, because even if you add only 2 or 3 more cool things to do, you start being able to combo them together and being able to like, you know, you kick the sword and then you do another cool move while you pick up the sword and then do another cool move, you know? Whereas right now it's just sort of like chaining, jumping on guys and kicking swords.
Yeah, pretty much. And then that's the end of that level. That one you can finish without killing those guys. So I don't know if they're all going to be like that, because maybe sometimes... I mean, we can try the next level. I haven't done the next level. Oh, wait, I tried again.
Oh, no.
Never mind.
Why is that the default?
Yeah, what? That's not great. Main menu, let's see if it lets us go to a different one. Start. One more tower. Training grounds, one more tower. We'd have to do that again. Do you want to sit through that again?
It's up to you. If you want to get through all that
wait,
stuff.
hold on. That's actually the third one. Okay, it has little marks. Okay. Yeah, this is a different one. We'll try it real quick, see if anything changes. I haven't done this one. The second tower, of course, was more of the same. I don't know if anything changes
Well,
further in.
it gave us the skull bad guy, and that was kind of new.
Oh, you can't crouch, actually. You can only slide. So
Can you slide into bad guys?
yeah, you can actually do this. Oh. Oh no! It was spawning us. It was
That
spawning
was
us
bad.
right off the edge. Oh no. We have to go back in there and get that sword because we... Oh wait, there's barrels. Okay. That wasn't great. Can't jump off these ones' heads. Oh, there you can. Whoa!
Just chain jump on people's heads. It's great.
I'm gonna try to do this one without a sword.
Bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off.
Oh. Which means a lot of kicking people off things.
I like that there are multiple paths you can take. That's kind of cool.
Usually from the last two levels, the other paths led to secrets, the collectibles. Whoops.
Eh.
Oh, I have to kill all three of these.
Take them out. They're fired. You're no longer welcome in this dining establishment.
All three, gone.
Congratulations. So was that door literally... How did you know that you had to kill them?
So, this door was closed and there were 3 skull icons, and it that was from the previous level that I kind of skipped over. Each kill is a skull icon, so you have to do gauntlet rooms.
Okay. Cool. That makes sense, given that... I mean, I know it was a problem that, like, Mirror's Edge ran into, where, like, you could just beat the game by skipping combat, so they had to have sections that necessitated combat to slow you down.
Yeah. Hey, come over here. Skip that room. Skip that room.
You're good at skipping rooms.
So this is a gauntlet we have to fight. There's no orb. Bring them over here. Oh, they can jump. I didn't know that. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. That one got us. No.
You're bouncing on a lot of spiders. I respect your dedication to sparkle motion and not doing this with a sword. Kick some barrels!
Okay.
Yeah, barrels. That's cool. Sounds like a girl from Trigun's friend.
Get off! Yeah! We did it. No sword. Hi, Bob. Okay, so next tower main menu. We'll just go ahead and exit this one. I think that's all that one has to show. It's really cool. I don't know how much longevity it has. I hope they put more stuff in it.
I really like what you can do, and it does seem like it's really fun to be stylish.
Yes, it is super fun, especially the first time you're trying it. But yeah, it definitely kind of runs out of tricks pretty fast. Once you kind of master it, there's not really anywhere to go from there. We've also got this, She Dreams Elsewhere, which looked like a cute, RPG Maker game, I think. If it loads. Surreal adventure RPG where you must traverse an ethereal dreamscape, confront your inner nightmares, and escape from a never-ending coma. Okay, so it is all a dream, and it tells you up front. And it looks like it's got like the Earthbound kind of style, or I guess Undertale's a more contemporary example, first-person RPG combat.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it looks pretty Earthbound, pretty Undertale. So we've got that. We've got the System Shock demo, which I haven't tried yet. Unto the End. This is actually something that was at the Sony E3 conference. That weird Viking 2D side-scroller. They call it a cinematic platformer. But
Okay.
yeah, I don't know anything about it, but it looked kind of cool. Looks like you're just kind of running left and taking on whatever comes in that way. So there's that. And then there's When the Past Was Around. This is something that I love the look of. The art looks incredible. Let me just pull that up. When the Past Was Around is an adventure point-and-click puzzle game about love, moving on, letting go, and let in the joy and pain of everything in between. And it's just got absolute gorgeous art.
This is really pretty.
Yeah, it is. So we've kind of gone down the list of what we have and what we don't have.
I don't like his loafers.
Go ahead.
I said I don't like his loafers.
You don't like his loafers.
I don't like the fact that the owl wears loafers. That bothers me for some reason.
Owl racist. Owls can wear loafers.
It's not the owl, it's the loafers. Anybody wearing those shoes is a monster.
Wow, you heard it here. Chris hates owls and loafers and anybody.
No, I hate the loafers. I don't hate the owl.
Chris hates loafers.
That's true.
But also owls and loafers.
No. Anyway, what do you want to play? I'm up for.
I mean, we've done a bunch of first-person games so far. There's only one of those left if you want to get that out of the way. But there's also the other stuff. I don't know what you're interested in.
Whatever you want to do. I'm up for all of it.
Does anyone in chat have a preference for any of these? No? Yes? Go.
We did Gloomwood, and we did Skatebird, and we did the kicking game.
Shady Knight. You can't read them at this scale. Okay.
You have too high of a resolution.
Sorry. There's Fallen Angel, Get to the Orange Door, The Last Spell, Occupy Mars, She Dreams Elsewhere, Unto the End, and When the Past Was Around, and System Shock. System Shock or Occupy Mars. No other takers?
I'm good with whatever, so.
Everyone in the world knows what a survival sim looks like, so I guess I'll do System Shock.
Preparing to get sad.
Why, you're not exactly happy about this one?
I mean, I just have very low expectations. I'm not. I am neither like particularly against or particularly for System Shock. I just.
So I have never played.
I saw what happened with the Stygian Abyss attempt.
Stygian Abyss.
The the unofficial Ultima Underworld continuation.
Oh.
And that did not end well. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe Occupy Mars or Fallen Angel next then?
Yeah, we can do Fallen Angel next. I don't think we'll play this one very long, as much as the others. Or maybe we'll play it longer?
So
I don't know.
Is this the one that's a sequel? Is this System Shock 3 or is this the remake?
This is the remake.
Okay.
The year is 2072. You are a hacker caught attempting to access protected files concerning Citadel Station, a space station owned by the Trioptimum Corporation. Edward Diego, a Trioptimum executive, offers to drop all charges against you in exchange for hacking and removing the ethical constraints of Shodan, the artificial intelligence that controls the station. He also promises you a valuable military-grade neural implant. Your implant surgery has been successful, and you have been put into a 6-month healing coma. Okay. So wait, the hacker of System Shock 1 is the reason Shodan goes off the rails?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, you disable her ethical inputs, and that's why she goes nuts.
Huh. And then you have to fix it.
Yep. You're on the station after she kind of went crazy. This is weird looking. When?
Sorry about that, my headset cut out. This looks weird.
Yeah, it is trying to keep the pixel aesthetic, but also not, and it's very weird.
See, I've seen a bunch of... Well, not a bunch of, but over the last year or so, I've seen some gameplay of this, and the gameplay looks fine, but I just don't like the way this game looks.
It straddles this weird modernization but not aesthetic. Like the shaders are all very modern, but the texture resolutions are all still really low res, and I don't quite get what they're going for here.
So right button is interact. That immediately feels weird, and I don't know if that's retro. I haven't played a lot of retro shooters or stuff like this.
I want to say it's not. I want to say that a lot of I haven't actually played the game in a long time.
Okay. He keeps explaining all this to me like I'm gonna immediately remember what it's gonna do. I'm not. I'm not gonna remember. Surgery machine?
Robots. Yeah, the surgery machine will heal you. The robots will try to kill you. This is a very elaborate healing sequence.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh.
Anyway, the robot's gonna try to hurt you, so be aware.
I don't like the feel of this. Why is my swing so short? I have to be right up against it to hit it. Dude, let go with your right hand or move it lower. Can I loot it? No, I can't loot it.
No, it's not that. If it had anything, it would have dropped it.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, from what I've seen of System Shock 1 and 2, this menu is very accurate, I guess?
It's way more System Shock 2 than System Shock 1, but yeah, it's fine.
The entire top of the screen is like a giant PUBG style.
Compass?
Yeah. I didn't remember the word. Also, like... There we go. Why do I need a compass in space?
I don't have a great answer for you.
That's a syringe. That's more comically large than BioShock syringes. Is that Pokemon Go? Is that a Pokemon Go Pokeball thing?
I'm wondering if that's a Neuromod reference with the double needles. I don't know.
Maybe. What was that? Small standard round box. No, Bob, I don't think there's a mod for the graphics yet, considering the game's not even out. Oh, okay, so it doesn't automatically sort. That's interesting. So I can, like, get my Resident Evil 4 jollies off by just rearranging this. That's great.
Yeah.
I figured it would, like, auto-sort into the thing. Search the crate. Fragmentation grenade. So is there a grenade button?
I think you have to put 5 and then throw them.
Oh, okay. Oh, it just automatically threw it. Ow. I pressed 5 and it threw it. I thought it was going to equip it like Minecraft style.
Apparently not.
Yeah, no, just pressing those buttons does it. Yeah, oh, it's just straight up putting us back at the start. I don't know how I feel about this. I have to crap everything again?
Yeah, it's like a port of a game from 1993 or whatever, 1995.
I would have imagined there would be like, I don't know, quick saves of some kind. Guess not. Or at least not that early. Yep, okay, I've seen it. Yep. Stop giving me the animations. Let me pick it up. Yep, I got it. Let me. So you have to get right up to it just to beat the shit out of it. Try pop soda.
You're not really like swinging a pipe so much as you're poking it with a pipe. And hey, the robot had a soda. That's great.
Oh, dead person. Audio log, of course. How do I see how to listen to the audio log?
There's a special menu. Go to software.
Software?
Click software down there.
Oh.
That might be it. I don't know for sure, but...
Nope. I feel like to really enjoy this, I'd need to be able to sit down and, like, figure this out. I don't know, I kind of hoped that by, like, making a remake of it, they would have, like, streamlined this stuff. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing, is, like, what is the... Oh, God, they put 451 in blood.
Was that not there?
It probably was, but I remember it being more in the audio log than in the environmental design.
Ah! That's ugly. I have to get... I just don't like this swing. That is something that I just really don't like. I want to one-hand it and just go to town. Do what?
Stop beating up my robot friends.
No, your robot friends are traitors.
They're friendly. They just want to make them. They want to help Shodan make the Manny.
They want to help Shodan make the what?
The Manny.
The Manny? What's the Manny?
Oh, don't make me feel old, Gwen.
I actually know the answer. I just wanted to make you feel old. Okay. That's a gun. I'll take that.
And then you gotta shoot out all the cameras so Shodan can't watch you do your thing.
Well, they gave me the gun, so I'm gonna sort this real quick. Oh, it doesn't automatically move the thing. How do I rotate this? Can I rotate it?
No.
Oh, so it's not full RE4 style.
But like you can't make the gun number one if that's what you're trying to do.
No, I was just trying to organize it so it appeared... I wanted the gun to be like all the way to the left on my bar.
Take out the camera.
There's a camera? Oh.
They don't operate like System Shock 2 cameras. It's just Shodan's security level.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, level security is now 96% because you took out a camera.
Huh.
So you're fighting Shodan by taking out her eyes. I mean, it's fine.
I am immediately lost.
I mean, this is why you need a compass. Hey, go into cyberspace.
How do I go into cyberspace?
Kill these guys. Is it this room?
I don't know.
We'll finish killing the people in this room. And then if there's a room to your right here. No, there isn't. Okay, it might be the other room.
That's another audio log I can't read. Soda.
One of these rooms. Maybe it's this one up here.
The one to the left right here?
Yeah. I'm just curious whether they even kept the cyberspace crap in. Okay, now it... Oh, jeez. These poor monsters.
This?
Yeah, down there. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at it with a delay, so...
That's fine. Just making sure.
Can you not interact with it?
Not this thing. I assume this is how you do it, but...
Yeah, that's how you jack into cyberspace.
I mean...
Can you not... Right-clicking doesn't do anything?
Right-clicking does nothing. It gives me the interaction icon,
Oh,
but...
it says not functional.
Oh, where is it saying that?
Up at the top.
Oh my god, I haven't even been paying attention to that. So, cyberspace, I guess, will be in it, just is not currently?
I assume?
I mean, that's the only thing I can assume. Can't open that door. Can't open that door.
It's locked in cyberspace, but you can't... Wait, it's locked in cyberspace, but we can't let you go to cyberspace? Is that how they locked the demo down?
Oh, that's interesting. Josh keeps going offline and online. Whoa!
Turret. So it, oh, no. Poor dead thing.
You
So
know,
what's weird about this to me is like it doesn't also feel like System Shock 2, right? It is such a literal update. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, go ahead. Go ahead, I was listening.
No, it's just bizarre. It's such a literal. How do I want to phrase this? Like Doom 2 kind of did this, or Doom Eternal kind of did this, where they sort of had like modern interpretations of very 1990s texture sets. But this isn't the same thing as what Doom Eternal's doing, because that just sort of like took textures and sort of used them as inspiration. This is literally just, it feels like almost digitally upsampling all the textures from the game.
Yeah, I mean, what is, like, this feels like it would look better in, like, a pseudo 2D style. This does not look good to me. It's
what
cool.
It was built in. Yeah. It's too loyal to the original game in a weird way.
Yeah. Like, have you seen that emulator that makes 2D games 3D? This is like walking around. Okay, so there's a 2D game that like makes. I'm sorry. There's an emulator that kind of makes planar, different planes for 2D games, so they look pseudo 3D, and you can kind of rotate them like they're objects in 3D space. And this reminds me a lot of that, except it's taking things that were never designed to look the way they look in 3D and making them without really changing them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not explaining it correctly, but I don't like it.
But I get it. Like it's the same textures. Like it's not a modern version of System Shock 1 that like sort of remixes the levels to modern design sensibilities. It is very much the levels from System Shock 1, but with higher resolution textures.
Yeah.
And modern shaders and lighting. And like that's cool because it makes this like. But like imagine doing this to Doom. Like imagine taking Doom and trying to argue like here's a real version of the Doom Phobo space, and it's like, but using the same textures at high resolution, it wouldn't feel like a real space. This doesn't feel like a real space, even though it's much higher fidelity, and it's just weird.
It doesn't feel like I'm on the space station. It feels like I'm on the. It feels like I'm in a TV sitcom version of a video game space station.
Yeah.
It's like multiple levels of abstracted. Really.
You are out of ammo.
Oh. I don't think I actually. I think that's infinite bullets. I don't know that I have ammo exactly. I think the pistol just has infinite bullets.
Okay.
Like, I mean, there's one way to figure this out. Okay, or that. I didn't even notice that my health was low. I don't like the interface, definitely. Like,
the best part is they actually tried to make the interface less obtuse, because remember, in the original game, you're like aiming with one left click and then like picking objects up with a different click, and it's...
I've never played the original, but yeah, that sounds like about right from what I've seen of the original's interface. Nothing happened. It said nothing happened at the top. Okay, I'm gonna call it quits there, just because
there you go. That's
I
good.
feel
That's
like we're
probably
being
good.
way too negative, but also I really don't like it. I really wish I liked it, but I really don't like it.
I mean, I like it insofar as it's this weird, corny take on a game that's old, but like it's still fascinating in that it doesn't work.
I guess what I was really hoping for was like a reinterpretation, like the way the Resident Evil games do it now, where they do the
this
remix.
is not that. Yeah.
I didn't want a one-to-one upscale or whatever. I wanted a reinterpretation of System Shock, more like BioShock or Prey or Dishonored, making it more modern, with modern sensibilities. That way you could still play the old one, but you have this new interpretation as well. So yeah, I guess I'm not a fan. What was the other one? Fallen Angel, where we're Satan.
Yep. Let's take on God.
All right, I guess I'm gonna say this is the last one, or we can get to the Orange Door next because I want to try that one.
Okay.
But this is either the last or the second to last. I'm
Okay.
getting kind of tired.
Look, I just want to take on God. It's not too much to ask.
No. Who doesn't?
Like seriously.
Matryoshka game. This one doesn't have a audio thing. So I'm gonna manually lower it.
God, streaming is such a pain in the ass. I don't know why. Like, it's so hard.
Where is it?
I don't know how people make this their living.
Yeah, I have no clue. This is the first time I've done this.
It's so hard.
Arise, or be forever fallen.
Alright, we're in Purgatory. Cool.
The tree bleeds.
Make the tree bleed.
I'm a tree puncher. Fuck you, tree. Shift is dash. Oh, okay, that's cool.
So we're jumping right into it here.
Yeah. Just immediately begin killing everything, and everything's bloody. And we seem to be filling up some kind of sigil over here.
You know, I thought Purgatory was supposed to be really boring. This doesn't look boring. This looks kind of badass.
Why do these trees have pustules? Don't infect the trees.
They're Purgatory pustules. Don't question it. They're pulsing Purgatory pustules, and we would appreciate it if you don't break them.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that.
What, the jump?
Air combos and
That gets real hard to do in 2D though. This is
yeah. I feel like this would be easier with a controller. I did a ground
I love those
pound.
Devil May Cry. Oh, did you?
I did a ground pound, but I don't know how I did it.
Alright, keep going. Let's kill God. He's waiting.
Oh, there we go. It's a double jump. Jump while you're in the air, and then do it again.
Oh, but it eats all your mana. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Or not all of it, but it eats a substantial chunk of it.
Where did you see mana? I don't see any mana.
You don't have it right now. Wait for
Oh,
it.
enemies have to be on screen?
Yeah. It's the benefit of being 5 seconds behind. It's not you to see things you're
Oh,
missing.
it's stamina. Okay. Oops. This reminds me of
that was the end of our Purgatory adventures. We
This
fell
is-
in the blood lava.
this is very Hyper Light Drifter.
I mean, I guess a little, but it's a little bit less peaceful.
I mean, I don't know how much Hyper Light Drifter you played, but it was not peaceful. At least what I played of it.
Was it it this bloody and red?
No, it was not as bloody and red.
I do like that all this stuff is destructible. Jump.
It's interesting that, the ground pound seems to take, it's interesting what seems to take the mana, or,
Stamina or whatever, yeah,
Stamina.
like punching doesn't. You can just flail on people.
E to heal? Okay. Oh. Okay. It's just energy. Oh, well, no. I was fighting it, trying to let... because it automatically sucked me up. Oh. Nope.
Hey, Q, do your mega move.
Q... Oh! You have a devil trigger from Devil May
Oh
Cry.
no! That's actually kind of awesome. I dig it.
You are the devil and you have a devil trigger. Oh, I was hoping
be a
for
devil.
secrets. You want to be a devil?
Oh, it changed? Oh,
Yeah,
stars.
yeah, it charged. It, that's when we could use the devil trigger. Literal
Oh, so it just
devil
says
trigger.
hold in there. So you don't have to double tap it, you just have to hold space in there. Okay.
Let's do it right here. If I just hold it in the air, it just jumps again. It doesn't do it. You have to tap and then press it again. Oh, but if you hold it, you get another jump after you pound the ground.
Not the world's biggest fan of the health core kit.
Yeah, it's very Mega Man.
Well, it also just, next to everything else, kind of sticks out. It's like this white box with a green arrow on it.
Yeah.
Which next to the "you're in purgatory" feels like a very sci-fi thing. And I get that they're kind of going for a techno purgatory with all the computer chip things on the floor here.
But it's weird that the devil needs energy crates to heal.
Yeah. Like, it's not that the mechanic is bad, it's just like the explanation. Is that a gun?
Is that a...
That is a gun. You have a pistol now.
How do I use... Oh! Devil gets a gun. We are Devil May Cry.
Yeah, it's Devil May Cry. You're out of ammo, but...
Long range, low damage. Am I out of ammo? Where do you see ammo?
Go back on the main screen. That red bar.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, that was fun.
Guns were fun while they existed.
Okay, you get ammo shards. Well, that's not great.
It's gonna make you keep going through that door so you do it right. Looks like, are they, okay. I think it slowly recharges too.
Okay, we're at 3 now.
I guess it recharges too quick. Like, try killing the last one with, well, never mind.
No, it doesn't recharge, I don't think.
Alright.
Oh!
You get a what?
Oh.
What?
That guy has a lot of health.
Well, he's an angel. Also, you have devil mode, so... Oh, okay, you can come out of devil mode to preserve. Okay, that's good.
Yep. It is straight up Devil May Cry. I'm gonna go down here.
Oh no, there's ledges. You've activated the door of doom. I want to play a video game that has signs that say "This way to God."
Oh, there's a charge attack. Wait, what?
You gotta kill that thing, the glowy thing to your left. What about those? Can you kill those? Can you shoot them? Or charge attack them? Do you have to kill the? Do you have to do it in the time limit? Is this a time thing?
I don't think so. I think it's literally just open the door by doing all the things.
Well, we already hit all the things.
I think we had to match the symbols. Cause see how that's like a
yeah,
circle?
Yeah. You're right.
This art style reminds me of Titan Souls.
All the lo-fi. Oh my god. There's so many of these things.
I like that the whole red demon thing.
So you have unlimited bullets right now as a demon.
The traitor
Oh.
returns.
Oh!
Well, we don't have to get the demon mode to get us away, but... Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to...
I fight against the tyranny of creation. My choice is freedom, your choice is servitude. Prepare to die, virtuous dog. What are we choosing?
I mean, I know which one you're gonna choose, so...
I mean, maybe? What was yours? What would you choose?
I would choose I fight against the tyranny of creation, but that's not your style.
What is my style?
Prepare to die, virtuous dog.
Wow. I was gonna say freedom, but okay.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
virtuous dog it is.
You do whatever you want to do. I'm not
Losing
passing
paradise
judgment.
wasn't enough punishment for you.
Oh! Oh, it's Nier Automata! Banished. Oh!
I feel like the boss fight ramps the difficulty up substantially.
Yeah! I like it. I need a controller for it. Oh! Oh, I just... Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I got that.
Banished again.
You gotta fix the stream.
Yeah, I fixed it. Oh, no, I didn't.
There we go.
With the controller, I bet this feels great. This is a lot with the mouse and keyboard. I'm actually enjoying this a lot, though. A lot more than I thought. I'm just very bad at it.
Well, like you said, I think a keyboard or a controller.
Fuck it. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't think we're getting to the boss fight. But yeah, I mean, 2D Devil May Cry with literally the devil. Alright, we're gonna call it there, because I am not doing myself any favors. But 2D Devil May Cry with literally the devil is a cool concept.
Yeah, no, I dig it.
Okay. So, I guess we'll try the first level of Get to the Orange Door and then call it?
Sure. Let's try it. Kind of excited to see this one.
From what I've seen of the gameplay, I've just seen some like GIFs from the dev. It looks really cool. Okay. Okay, so they've got a Discord and a subreddit.
In other words, they're game developers.
Yes. Oh, is there a story in this?
No.
Wow, it's loud. There's a gun. Oh, we're doing the Doom helmet. FPS games love doing the helmet thing.
Why?
I don't know. Okay, we need to turn this audio down. Oh, probably leave that at 50 since we turned the master volume down. Turn that back up. Say something, Chris?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what this is. I thought it was a platformer, and now it looks like it's a shooter.
I thought it was a I thought it was a platformer. I didn't think it was a shooter. Okay, Mirror's Edge. Oh. Okay. Double jump. You can vault over objects by running up to them and pressing space. Cool, thanks. Climb over tall obstacles too. Oh, what's this one? Dash in midair by pressing left shift in a direction. Oh, that feels weird. Dashing resets your double jump in midair. Oh, okay. Would have been like you to tell me that before the jump. Left control while moving to slide.
Can you only dash once? So dashing resets your double jump, but there's no way to reset dashing.
Hold on, let me wall run up. Is there wall running? Yeah, there is. It's weird though. Yeah, you can only dash once in the air.
Okay. The dash gives you the ability to double jump again. Okay.
Press
So
and
it's
hold E to
Jump,
interact.
double jump, dash, jump again.
Yeah. Shield wall, $350. That's interesting. Bubble crate, $350.
And then I guess this is raised so you can slide under it with the slide for the crash.
I did not wall run correctly. Yeah, that's... Okay, that was a quick reset. I'm not really getting the wall run. I think... Hold on, let me test something. I can't figure out the wall run.
Well, let's read what it has to say about it again.
Jump onto the surface of the wall to wall run. Yeah,
You
that
have to
was...
hold jump?
I tried that. I tried jumping, I tried just pressing forward. Also, I don't like that it resets me so far back. I guess it's wanting me to do a challenge run after... Oh, fuck off. Oh, you can...
Jeez.
Okay, this thing's got some momentum. If I can just figure out the... Nope.
Throwing grenades.
Yeah, there was a grenade. I don't know how I did it though.
Well, you only have 996 lives left, so make them count.
There we go. How did I do that? There we go. So I had to hold it, but I was doing that earlier. No?
I feel like you're not looking at it. You have to be looking more at the wall.
That's weird when you're trying to run on it.
It is, but I think that's how it determines you're looking at. You're saying, I want to run on this wall, but you have to be looking at the wall. Yeah.
Okay. Let me go back here.
Well, you technically did wall run.
Ah! Saved it. Oh, okay, that feels weird.
What?
Okay, so
Like you have to hit a jump on the wall to start
so
the
I
wall
just
run?
held it when I ran into the wall, like I looked at the wall and then held it.
Okay, yeah, I can see how that would feel weird. Yeah.
And it just like auto attached
It's
me
more
to
of
the wall.
a, yeah, like a Spider-Man kind of you stick. and
Yeah,
wall run.
yeah. What is this? Q to use equipment? Okay. Press and hold Q and open the weapon. There's a weapon wheel? Oh.
First tab to enter slow mode. Okay, so you have a limited amount of slow mode. That's cool. Don't hold shift and tab at the same time.
Okay. Press mouse 1 to switch weapon fire modes. Okay, I guess I can just hold it. Press F to melee, press while in air to drop kick.
Are there people back there?
I don't think so.
I'm just not sure who we're supposed to be killing with all these guns and weapons.
I don't know. Meleeing an enemy will stagger them and produce ammo pickups. Okay. You can find upgrade tokens during gameplay. Use the arrow keys to select your... Why not WASD? Oh, okay, I see. That one just doesn't have anything.
You did it. Keep moving. Into the portal of doom. So don't grenade it. Okay, so suddenly this looks much prettier.
This is actually pretty pretty. Oh! Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see where this is going.
You don't have $2,000. I think you have $8.
Up. How do I get up there? I guess I have to wall run.
The wall run, yeah.
Oh! Shotgun! They're swimming.
Pick an upgrade. You haven't picked an upgrade yet.
Oh, is this run based? Like you have to do it all in one?
I think so. Otherwise, you haven't gotten to the orange door, technically.
Oh, that would make sense. I like this, but it is weird coming off Titanfall into this. Oh,
Level 2.
I think
that
it.
mean?
I think it either upped the threat level or turned it down.
Here's threat level keeps growing. I like how I do like the sort of ridiculous environment this is with like semi trucks.
Oh. So this is more of a stylish arena shooter so far?
I mean, you like Titanfall.
Titanfall is not an arena shooter though.
But this is in the ballpark of Titanfall. I mean, it's not an arena shooter though, right? Like the whole goal is still just to get to the door.
Guess so.
Like you can kill these guys, but that's the point. The point is to get to the door.
Thing is, I'm not sure where the door is at this point. It's less linear now. Huh. You have basically infinite slide though.
I think you tried to slide into that guy because you were used to playing the other game.
Did I? I didn't even notice. Oh, the boost slide! Okay, okay, this is great. Once I get a feel for this, this is great.
There is an interesting combo system for murder, which is weird for a platformer.
Oh, I think I have to get up there. Uh-oh. Out of jumps. Threat level keeps getting higher. I think it just goes to by time. Sort of like Risk of Rain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it put me all the way back. Oh, okay.
I do wish there was more direction towards exactly where we're supposed to be going.
Yeah, like, I didn't like it in Mirror's Edge, but that little red wispy thing could definitely be useful here.
Or even just an indicator like direction, like a compass or something, some you know, maybe the end goal glows no matter what when you look at it, even through other objects. Something, some way of pushing you towards the orange door that isn't just.
Maybe the orange door is metaphorical.
The orange door was the friends we made along the way.
Ah!
Running robot game.
Oh!
What was the running robot game?
What was the what?
The running robot game.
Running robot game. I don't
Well,
know.
The running robot game I had in the last episode. I'm trying to remember.
Oh! I didn't see chat. I'm sorry, chat.
What was it like? Can you describe it more? Because I can't, for the life of me, remember it.
So, I am getting better
At
at
wall running.
wall running and also just like the movement as I go. Like chaining it together is getting easier because I have to reset so much.
And it is making it cool to watch. Like, I do appreciate this. Like, you're going through this at a level that is already pretty quick.
Up. Do what?
I'm trying to remember what the running robot game is.
So, oop.
You're for level 13.
14. Let's try over here.
I don't think I've covered Sprint Robot Championship. I've never heard of this.
Oh, ow. This is the only way up there, and I am not doing great at it.
You have to, yeah, you have to ride up that, yeah.
In a lot of ways, this feels... Oh, fuck. I can't get it. Oh, wait. That's a jump, isn't it? Yes, it is. I was doing it the hard way. Let's go over here. So what's in here? Oh, okay. Oh! What is hitting me?
Lasers.
Thank you, Chris. I would have never figured that much out. Oh! Well. Is that like a timer or something?
No, I think you did get killed. Okay, your lives went from 996 to now 9993 live. I don't know what that's about, but
The lie is that the orange door was never within us all along. We just wished it was. Level 17 hard. Oh, thanks. It wasn't hard enough.
as someone who's never been a particularly big fan of Risk of Rain's mechanics,
Yeah, I would like a peaceful mode with just no enemies, maybe. Let me just do the platforming.
yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping out of this game.
That's what I thought it was. I didn't know this game had a gun.
It has multiple guns and grenades.
And shuriken. Alright, if we have to reset again, I guess we'll call it there.
Oh, we will eventually. Yeah, Double Dagger's pretty cool.
Double Dagger's great. It was better than Doom 2016, don't at me.
I'm not adding anybody.
But you want to.
I didn't say that.
But you want to.
I'm just saying.
No! Again! Ah! Here's a minigun! No!
Well,
Yes, well.
I thought you died.
Oh, no. Oh no! What is that thing?
Arachnotron.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, it's over here. Okay, now where? I assume I need to get over there, but I don't know how to get over there. Ah!
I got nothing.
Stop shooting at me. There's a green jumpy.
I don't see one.
I didn't see it either. Let's try going through this again. Didn't see the green jumpy. Stop shooting me. Ow.
Like, you just have to follow the stupid yellow or the orange arrows.
That's what I was doing, but they put me in that thing, and which led me here. Oh, yep, there we go. I guess I'm gonna call it there, because I don't know where to go from that point. I feel like if I could get the hang of it, I would like that a lot more. But I did like it. Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
little.
think we've really seen like a really real bummer. Even System Shock is weird, but I think I could get into it if I was in the mood.
Yeah, I would have to sit down with it and actually like try to learn all its weird idiosyncrasies, but I could get into it maybe. I just don't like it on first blush, at least.
But I don't think any of these have been like an actual bummer of like, well, this sucks.
Yeah, I mean, these have all been pretty good. I think my favorite is probably still Shady Night or Gloomwood. Maybe
Both those are
Gloomwood.
pretty good.
Alright, well, thank you everyone for coming, and this was fun. Thank you, Chris, for coming too, and
Yeah,
talking.
it's fun.
This was fun. Bye!
Bye.